In addition to the forces of yichus that place a priority upon family and clan with respect to choosing a marriage partner for one's children, when one looks at the wording of the Chumash text, this emphasis of marrying within the family becomes even stronger. In Bereshit 2, following the birth creation of Chava, Adam and Chava are informed that Al Ken Ya'azov Ish et Aviv ve'et Imo, man will be programmed that at some time in his and her development they will leave the family home v'davak b'ishto, and in the case of the male he will attach himself physically and mentally to his wife, and in the process v'hayu lebasar echad. The goal is that they should create a third entity, a child, that will reflect the unification of the two previous single entities, the father and the mother. Based upon this formula for mankind, it could be argued that there would be a bias in favor of bonding with an individual who is already within the family unit, and in this way the bonding process would create a higher degree of unity, a higher level of basar echad. Once again, moving from endogamy toward a familial link in choosing a partner. We also have further evidence that from the standpoint of Torah, there was a bias in favor of marrying within the family. Creation was set up in such a way whereby, initially at least, the children of Adam and Chava did marry their blood sisters. Yaakov married two sisters. Amram married his aunt. All three bondings would ultimately be prescribed by the laws of Arayot, whereas the Chukim are beyond the pale of reason on account of their internal inconsistencies. Here we are dealing with a situation of mixed messages, and hence the need for a Gzeirah. Up until Vayikra, Perek 18, the underlying message in terms of choosing life partners for one's children is that the closer the familial link between the prospective couple is, the better. The closer one is fulfilling God's plan for creation. Along comes the Arayot laws and moves us in the other direction. Up until now, the incestual relationships were minimal. They now have been expanded to include all of the examples mentioned earlier. Adam Harishon, Yaakov, and Amram. The problem of mixed messages emanating from God is not a new problem. Avraham had to deal with it when first he was told, Ki b'Yitzchak yikare lecha zera, that the line of chosenness will pass not through Yishmael but through Yitzchak. Then comes the instructions to Kachna et bincha et Yitzchak, v'ha'aleo sham le'ola, and sacrifice him in Eretz Moriah, followed by a subsequent command, Al tishlach yadcha el hana'ar, do not follow the instructions that were previously given. Child sacrifice is prohibited. And therefore, on account of the problem of mixed messages regarding the permissibility and desirability of choosing a life partner for one's children from within the family, the laws of the Arayot, according to Rashi's first explanation for the Ani Hashem Elokechem, is that these laws would not necessarily have been automatically included with the Na'aseh v'Nishma of Matan Torah. If Avraham was puzzled over the mixed messages, then certainly Bnei Yisrael would have had problems in accepting them. Not on account of their difficulty to observe, nor on account of the fact that they were in the category of the Chukim, logically indefensible, but on account of the mixed messages that they were receiving. Hence the need for a specific request that the people accept these new limitations, expanding the relationships that were previously permissible and are now prohibited.